Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the Gators offense will get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it, and he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert for themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The TCU Horned Frogs. Let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback in running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. And he gets into the end zone for 2 more points. The lead is now 16. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. See if his quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Grab behind the line, it's Sullivan. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll ride the back again here. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout taken on defense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way that...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode.
Overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Gets made on the out route. And the defense brings him down. Now it's 3rd and short in the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first...
The kick is blocked. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Cut quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Running with purpose. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He decides to keep it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Now here's the toss play. Cheeks to get free. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back gets the handoff. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Open.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And the Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his
positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Gators are in the red zone. Here's a carry for the fullback. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they stop him short. Defense is stout here on back-to-back plays.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third and short to hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short.
Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Snags a quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. Third and very long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one is no good. And the score remains very lopsided. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. Back in motion now. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting...
Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just trucks the man.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and 10.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last drive stalled. We're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And the same runner's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. It's a toss play to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
42 Spider.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. From crowning a national champion in this college football season. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice...
Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big...
And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown for him. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They can't stop him. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Defense not pressing this time. Back to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Escapes the sack. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time and bring him down pretty quickly here. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now rolling out to his left. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He's running out of time here. It's an out route. The catch made. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset the plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Look to throw it. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball in man.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing that Dick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over for the 29. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.